everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. I am sitting down and doing a plan with me. I am using the kit Strange from my shop, the foil kit from my shop, and also the add-ons. So we're gonna run through this real quick. And I already pulled some stickers just so I could have things a little more organized and hopefully make this video a little shorter than the last one. See, I already pulled those. And here's the foil kit. And these are both still in my shop. And then the add-ons. We have the icon doodle add-ons and the character add-ons. So I am just going to get into it and put down the base.
Till he taught her how to shoot. Daddy didn't play no games, wouldn't let her trade her name for a fake I do. Boy, you better know what you're getting into. This ain't no shotgun wedding that you're used to. The target is you. If you leave her standing all alone at the altar, Daddy's daughter got a smell. Be
it day by day, and that took a lot longer than I expected. But what do you do? So far, I like how everything turned out. I thought I was being creative when I did that. But I had to improvise with this box because I was short one box. So I had to put a bunch of these together, and I think it turned out all right. Okay. My brain sometimes has a problem with trying to figure out what size of box I need. So this week I actually only watched Stranger Things like once this week. But all my other weeks are full of summer kits, and I didn't want to change them. Let's do a label. Now I'm like regretting having these underlays because it kind of looks stupid now. But what do ya do? And this is like not centered. Okay, stop picking everything apart, Kaylin. May 30th, Memorial Day. That little character is from the add-on sheet. And this is in font 2 from my shop. That little bed is from the add-on sheet. Add-on icon doodles. And I don't know how I'm going to do this because my script kind of... It looks like this day I made breakfast for Kaden and I. I don't really do too much on the weekends, but now that it's like really warm, I think we're gonna be going out on the boat a lot more. So I'm excited for that. And that's Once More with Love. Laptop is from Carly Plans, I believe. Yes. And this script is from my shop in Duo Font 2. This icon is from Carly Plans. And we had Home Chef. This character is from my shop, from the character add-ons. Clean Kitchen, also from my shop. And it looks like this night I played Ratchet and Clank. Ratchet and Clank is like the main game I play. That controller is from Carly Plans. The script is from my shop in font 3. I kind of just put an extra from the foil kit, little piece of paper to like hold that down. I don't know if it will still work, but we'll see. So Tuesday the 31st. Yeah, I'm not loving these underlays with this now. I mean, I think it would be fine if you didn't have as many things as I do, but not much I can do about it now. My chair is so squeaky. I need a new chair, and it hurts my butt when I'm cutting orders, so I need to get one that is actually comfy. Because once I am sitting there cutting orders for so long, like, my legs start to go numb, so I don't think that is very healthy. It's a little crooked, but whatever. And if you can hear that dog barking outside, I'm sorry. It's always freaking barking. Scoochie in there. Well, shoot. Okay, that is from the character icon add-on. And then it was a restock of my pre-workout because I was actually out of it for like 3 months, so it was really sad. And that is in font 12 in my shop. And this is also character icon from the add-on sheet. Food laundry. And that is font 1 from my shop. This little retro TV is from Planner Pixie Co. And it looks like I watched Keeper of the Ashes on Hulu. And this is Once More with Love. I'm gonna have to cut him a little bit. Okay, and this is when I was getting my side pain again. And it was getting pretty bad. And I'm like, it's gonna be like freaking appendicitis or something. So I went to urgent care. And I was so freaking mad because the doctor, I feel like, just didn't listen to me. Like, I'm pointing like by my belly button. He's like, oh yeah, that's your gallbladder. Like, dude, I don't think it's my gallbladder. I'm telling you, I do not think, but he just didn't want to listen. He's like, okay, now you're gonna get an ultrasound. So I realized I didn't have most of my icons for this day, so I had to go get those. But what I was saying is I feel like the doctor didn't even listen to me, and he's like, oh yeah, it's your gallbladder. And so I get my ultrasound, and the radiologist is like, there's nothing wrong with your gallbladder. I'm like, oh yeah, go figure. Didn't think so. And then they're like, hey, you could go. I'm like, aren't you gonna like check my appendix? They're like, he didn't put in an order for that. So I'm like upset about that. But then I was talking with, because I used to work for a dermatologist, and there's a physician assistant in the office, and he's like a really good friend. And I was talking to him about it. Well, my mom talked to him about it. And he's like, honestly, I think it's probably PCOS. And I was like, well, that wouldn't surprise me because I have like a bunch of the symptoms of someone who has PCOS. And I need to go see the gynecologist, but I'm like, well, I just got that ultrasound. I don't know if my insurance is going to pay for it or if we have the high deductible plan. Yeah, I shouldn't really look at that, but I don't want to have like a bunch of bills all at once, you know? So I really need to get that checked, but I don't want to be spitting out a bunch of money. I mean, it's kind of urgent, but I'm like, maybe I can just wait until I get the bill, and then we'll go from there. So, and it only happens when I am on my period. Well, not only, but mainly happens when I'm on my period. So I'm like, you know what? It really might be something to do with that. Like, a cyst on my ovary or something. And this was the only day we watched Stranger Things, and I'm using the Stranger Things kit. But, oh well. Okay, so Once More with Love. Visited my mom. That's in font 1. Walk Roxy, font 1. That was a little, I tore that little icon. That one's from Carly Plans, from a freebie, I believe. I believe that's from hers. Might be SPC. I don't remember. I think it's Carly Plans though. That's from my foil kit, and that's one of my old fonts. Once More with Love, Stranger Things in font 10, and that is from the character icon, the character add-on, font 1, Carly Plans, controller, and Ratchet and Clank. That is in font 3. On to Wednesday. See, I feel like I'm getting a little faster, but I can't like talk and do it at the same time. So a story about me is I've actually suffered with depression ever since, well, pretty much since I was a kid, but I wasn't diagnosed until 2012. And that was the year I graduated. Like, after I graduated, my whole life felt like it was falling apart. And so I got on some antidepressants, and I was on those for a few years. And it really changed my brain. In high school, I was a valedictorian. I was like super quick, super fast at thinking. I don't know, like, and ever since being on antidepressants, like, I have a hard time like talking and doing things, and it's just like really sad. It like kind of makes me emotional. But I'm like, I tell my husband, I'm like, what if I am like 30 years old? I'm almost 28, but what if at 30 years old I have dementia or something, because I feel like my brain just like doesn't work like it used to. But anyway, see, I can't do two things at once. I mean, I can design and watch TV, but yeah, okay. But yeah, so I have a hard time doing two things at once, and I only take Prozac when I really need it, and I have what's called PMDD, which is like a severe PMS, and so that's what I have to take Prozac for, and I only do it if it's like really bad. It's kind of crooked, whatever. But I try not to take it because I'm like, I don't want to lose any more of my memory, you know? Like when I'm with my family, and they're like, do you remember this? And I'm like, no, I don't. So it's really sad. And honestly, I just feel like it's been getting like worse just this last year. My husband like kind of brushes it off, like it's not that big of a deal. I'm like, you're not the one losing your memory, dude. It's like I can't even remember, like with my planning, if I do not write what I did down like the very next day, like it's gone. I don't remember anything. And that is my sob story. Yeah, so I was at a birthday party over the weekend and we were playing cornhole, and every time it was my turn, I didn't remember what color of beanbags I was. Every time I forgot. I felt so dumb. And it was like, oh, I just freaking ripped that. There, I got a new one. But I don't know, maybe I'm making it sound like worse than it really is. But I feel like this past year has just been getting worse. So if you know any like supplements or vitamins to take for like memory loss or just to help with that, please let me know. Because honestly don't remember it ever being this bad. But then I don't know if it's linked to my antidepressant or, well, the ones I used to take years ago, or if it's, I don't know if it's true, but I heard that Benadryl is like being linked to like dementia or something, and I have to take, I don't have to, but I've been taking Benadryl like every night for a long time because my allergies are so bad that my sinuses will drain in the back of my throat, and then I cough all night long. So I stopped taking the Benadryl after I heard that. I'm like, well, I guess we will stop taking that and see if it gets any better. Okay, Carly Plans, font 1, the dog, I still can't remember the printable. I need to look it up. Walk Roxy, that's in font 1. I've been testing paper still, and I actually got a new laser printer. Hopefully that some of the paper I've already tested will actually work well with this printer. And that is in font 5. That's from my character add-on, font 1, editing videos, laundry. I believe that's from SPC, from a freebie. Old font from my shop. That's an old font. Carly Plans. And I uploaded my first YouTube that day. That's in font 12. We have the character from the character add-on, Home Chef, Avis paper, and I literally did not sleep this night. I was tossing turning all night long, and I had to get up to do my ultrasound the next day, which takes us to the second part of the week. So yeah, I didn't sleep at all that night, and so this next day I was so freaking emotional, and this was the day I went in for my ultrasound. But first we had a weigh-in at 129.6, which is my lowest I have been since like I was a sophomore in high school. Yeah, since August last year, I have actually lost 40 pounds, so, which I've been trying to lose weight for so many years, and I'm finally doing it, and I feel like I I'm pretty happy where I am, but I still want to like be a little toner on my stomach, you know? Like, I feel like I look fine in clothes, but you know, I want to look fine in a bathing suit. And you know, we're always most critical of ourselves. So I always have to remind myself of that. Okay, yeah, so this day I went to my ultrasound, and that's when I kind of had like a mental breakdown because he couldn't tell me what was wrong. And my mom works at the hospital. I used to work with her, and I went over to her office and just cried to her because I was just so emotional from not sleeping. So, Once More with Love, the weigh-in is from Carly Plan's ultrasound. That is font 6. In My Feelings, that's from SPC. That's Once More with Love. The mask is from the Icon Doodle add-on from my shop, Slept All Day. That is font 13. TikTok Binge, that's in my shop. And I don't even remember where that one's from. It's a printable shop. And then that is from my deco sheet, Dream. That is font 13 as well. So now on to Friday. Maybe voiceovers would be the best option for me. I feel like when I do voiceovers, I don't know what to talk about. It makes more awkward than usual. Or maybe I'll lay down my boxes and then talk. I feel like that's probably gonna be my best bet. Looks like this day I cut stickers, even though that's a Zoom call. It works. Cut stickers in font 1. This is from my deco page. New releases, because it's Friday. Just a reminder on my Fridays that I have new releases. Everything is 25% off. Ooh. For the first 24 hours. Looks like I was listening to Zodiac Academy. If you like Harry Potter and you're into like romance and you're into a little bit of spice, I recommend these. The Zodiac Academy series. The Heartless Sky, I definitely have to say, is the most spiciest. I was kind of shocked at how much spice is in it, but they're really good. They're about twin girls who live in the mortal realm, and they're taken to this magical land, and they find out that they're like princesses, and they have to figure out their powers, and there's a bunch of dudes that like give them a hard time. They're supposed to be like the kings or whatever, and anyway, it's really good. And again, I don't know why this script is so small. But there's, I think, like 7 or 8 books so far. I think this is like the 6th or 7th. But I've just listened to them on Audible. Oh, frick. That one is on the wrong side. And the people that do this story on Audible, I feel like they do a really good job. Because there's like so many different characters and different points of view. And so like they're very good at like changing their voice and stuff. Yeah, so I listen to Audible a lot when I am cutting stickers. Once More with Love on walking the dog, Walk Roxy, font 1 and film. Carly Plans, my icon doodles, pull stickers is in font 13. Carly Plans on these binders, organized stickers, font 2. From the foil sheet, Paul's-on is in font 1. That is also from the deco sheet. Tacos in font 5. Next day, oh my gosh, this was like a freaking boring day. See, I tell you, I don't do much on the weekend. So designing kits takes me a long time. It takes me like probably like 3 hours. Depends on I guess it just depends, but I don't even know where I was going with that. See, I lose my train of thought easily. And you know when you're like trying to like think of a word, you're like, what is that word I'm trying to say? Like that happens to me so often. So this girl is from my character add-ons. Design time is my duo font 2. My character add-ons. Lazy AF, that's from Carly Plans. These TVs are from Carly Plans. And I got a lot of them because I watch a lot of TV. Paul's-on. I love Paul's-on. I don't know, just her voice. She's like definitely in the right industry. Her voice is just like it's soothing, but at the same time it's like kind of perfect for true crime. That's the one thing about my memory is I can rewatch things and it's like I'm rewatching the movie again or watching it for the first time again. My peachy ink, if you didn't see my last plan with me, is my pre-workout. That is freaking bomb. And the computer is from the deco sheet. The scripts is an old font. Sunday. I think what I'll do from now on is I'll actually like pull the boxes instead of trying to decide what boxes to use. I think that will help me a lot. She is from the character add-on. That's Clean Kitchen is a script in my shop. This laundry soap is on the deco page. Laundry in one of my old fonts. I say old, but it's still in the shop. It's just the one that's not with foil. She's also on the character add-ons. Sleepy. I feel like that's me half the time. Unless I drink my pre-workout. Design Time. Duo font 2. Once More with Love. That looks kind of big. It's fine. And Cartoons with Babe. This retro computer is from my Icon Doodle add-on. Scripts. One of the old fonts. Also on the Icon Doodle add-on. We started watching Obi-Wan. And then Caden, I didn't want to go, but Caden asked if I would go with him to go fishing, and I'm so glad I did. It was just so beautiful and so peaceful out there. And that is it. That is it for May 30th to June 4th. And now we're already gonna be in July soon, which is freaking crazy. I love how this turned out. It looks really good. Don't you just look at your spread when you're done and you're like, good job, that looks great. That looks, as usual, super busy, but that's just how I like it. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.